So good evening or good morning or good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. So um, so I'm Bhante Cunda, and I'll be your host for the Monday night guided meditation. Okay. So before we start, maybe let's give an introduction. So the monastic have finished their 3 months wasa about just over a week ago. So we out of our normal race retreat for 3 months. So it's quite good. I can actually see the difference during the race retreat and after the race retreat. So it's been quite a bit more busy now because we are getting things organized for the Kitina, and we are basically going out to town more often once the restriction have lifted to get things organized for the monastery repairs and maintenance. And also we got this upcoming groundbreaking that was completed last week and done last week, and also the construction of the new retreat center down the road. So that will be a very exciting project. So once that, hopefully that will take us about 10 months to complete. And once that's completed, we should have altogether 24 rooms, 12 rooms for ladies and 12 rooms for male guests. So that'll be good because at the moment we do have guests for male guests and female guests, but they're quite limited. So when we have a purposely built retreat center, it'll be great. So our lay supporter can come and stay here and also have a nice quiet place to practice. Because with a retreat center, when it's built, the main purpose is to have solitude by yourself as much as possible, and the rooms are built very quiet. So the the Sangha house, we put a lot of insulation into the buildings. So even if it's windy outside, we can't hardly hear anyone coming or going. And also we'll put a lot of sound insulation in the rooms too. So it'll be very comfortable, ideal for meditation practice. Yes. Yeah, so with meditation, for those that are new to meditation or beginners or been practicing for a long time or been practicing for all their life, so it's always good to have a beginner's mind to when start on with meditation, because sometimes when we expect too much, it can lead to a lot of wanting. So I have the same problem too. When I first started meditation was when I first started brand new. I got good result and actually got a lot of benefit from my meditation result when as a layperson. But the more I wanted the result, then the harder for myself to keep my mind calm and still and peaceful. So I fell into the trap of wanting good result. So yeah, so all of us we do have this kind of problem time to time for all yogis. So it's always good to have a beginner's mind. So when I have a beginner's mind, every meditation is always something that is fresh, because we don't expect too much. We allow the meditation just to mature and take the process forward naturally. So when I have a beginner's mind, we don't expect anything. We just go along no matter what happens. Yes, because sometimes I've been staying here and also staying in Bodhinyana Monastery, and sometimes we do run retreats at the retreat center in Perth, Janagro Retreat Center, and we do notice during the Vasa, for new people that haven't done any retreats before, or new to the practice, during the 3 months Vasa, they tend to talk a lot and become very chatty because they tend to have a busy mind. So sometimes for some of the guests that's been staying at the retreat center for a while, they tend to avoid people that's too chatty. Sometimes we even have guests that come and stay here, and if they're new to staying in the monastery and not used to having a quiet time, they can be very chatty. And once they're too chatty, some of the monastic and also the guests will start to avoid them because they tend to go around talking too much to everyone. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, in the beginning when I first went to the monastery, I was a bit chatty to myself, but after a while, I learned to just be by myself and be more quiet. Because sometimes when we chat too much, we tend to think a lot. So yeah, so when when during the 3 months of Asala, it was great because we had to do so much. We cut down our work, and due to the lockdown, even less people came to the monastery. So people just came and basically just drop off food and go back, or sometimes no one comes. So it's really quiet. So we have a lot of quiet time in the monastery. Yes, it's very important to try and find some peace and quiet once in a while. Because at work, it's okay to think a lot and plan things. But when we go back home, we don't carry our work and especially our problem back home with us. But if we do that, then our mind can be very busy. We think of the past and we think of the future. And sometimes, and we overthink, and there's no benefit. When I was a layperson, before I learned meditation, I used to worry and think so much, past and future. It actually got me quite a bit of depression, anxiety. So and when I heard about meditation, I go, okay, maybe it could help with my depression and anxiety. So when I first time I said meditation, I made my mind calm and peaceful. I haven't felt that much peace and happiness for quite a long time since I was a child. So I got a lot of joy and happiness from meditation when I was a layperson. So that was a beginner's mind, and that was one of my best meditation. But the more I know, the more I wanted, the more my meditation fell apart. So it took me about 5 years to basically get some peace and quiet happening again. So I realized my mistake was holding into things too much and wanting it. So I learned to let it go and just let it be. Then my mind become calm and peaceful. Yep. So it's always good to start with meditation with a beginner's mind. Okay, so we can start now. Okay, so please sit comfortably. So meditation is basically learning to let the body become calm and peaceful and let it go. When the body is relaxed, then we tend not to attach to the body too much. So when we let this body go, especially if it's tired, if it's sick, or is this old worn out body, then we let it go. Because sickness and aging is a natural process. And the best thing we can do is just let the body go and go into peace and quietness. Because I've been teaching meditation for a while and I notice people that have cancer are quite sick, and if they do let the body go, sometimes they don't recover or even live longer. Sometimes there are some cases where I've heard of people that spoke to me, they have cancer, they only have a few months to live, and they end up living for like a few years. So that is possible. We just learn to let this body go. So that's why letting go of the body is very important. Okay, so gently bring your awareness up to your face and just breathe naturally. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, letting go, and breathe naturally. We always start off with body scanning. We relax our face. Relax. Relax our face. Now we relax our neck. Make sure it's nice and straight, not too rigid. And relax our neck. Now we relax our upper body. Make sure both our arms is nice and relaxed. It's sag, not too tense, not too tight. Really relax our upper body. Now we bring our awareness to our arms. Make sure it's comfortable and relax. Relax our arm. Relax our right and our left arms. Now we bring our awareness to our fingers and our hands. Make sure it's nice and comfortable and relax and loose. Relax our hands, our fingers. Now we gently bring our awareness to our back. Make sure it's nice and straight, but not too rigid. Relax our back. Relax. Relax. Now we gently bring our awareness to our lower back. We're sitting on the cushion, and if we need to, move it around. Make sure it's nice and loose, not too tense, and just relax our lower back. Now we bring our awareness down to our legs. Make sure our legs are nice and loose, not too tight, not too tense. Loosen our legs, loosen our right legs, and relax it. Then we loosen our left leg and relax our left leg. Now we bring our awareness gently to our feet, to both our right and left feet, and just relax. Relax our feet and loosen it. Relax. Now we gently bring our awareness up to our tummy. Make sure it's not too tight. Our clothes is not too tight on the tummy. Just if you need to, please loosen our tummy and just relax our tummy. Now we bring our awareness up to our chest. And we notice any tightness or stiffness in our chest or upper body. And just relax. Make sure our arms is relaxed between our chest and our arms. Make sure our shoulder is not too tight, not too stiff. Just loosen it and relax it. Relax our upper body. Now we gently bring awareness up to our face. And we notice our breathing in and breathing out gently, peacefully, calmly. Just breathe naturally. Breathing in peace and breathing out letting go. Peace, letting go. Peace, letting go. We use our breath to calm our body and relax it to calm our thoughts, to calm the mind, to calm everything, and also to let go of our past and future, and to be with this moment. And to let go all our business. Be with this moment. Stay with the breath and allow our breath to calm everything down. If you find any sensation arise within this body, it's okay. Sometimes if we are busy, or we're tired, or we have any injury, all kinds of sensation will arise in this body. It's okay. We stay and be with it and allow it to come and go and settle. We pay no attention to it. It's just like nature, like the clouds coming and going, the birds coming, singing, making noise, and flying away. Same with the sensation of the body. So allow it to come and go. with equanimity. And we go. Stay with the breath. Be with the breath. And allow our breath to calm and relax the body and the mind. If we can keep the body calm and still without moving much, then things will slowly disappear and fade away and vanish. As your body starts to relax, you notice your mind will tend to wander a bit. It's okay. It's the nature of the mind to wander. We just stay with the breath gently and slowly allow our thoughts and emotion to slowly settle and calm down. Meditation is not about stopping thoughts, it's about calming everything down and making peace with the moment and staying with the breath, breathing in calmly and peacefully and making peace with this moment. And allowing everything to slowly calm down and disappear. As everything become calm and peaceful and quiet, you tend to notice the breath more. Then you just stay with the breath, stay with the breath, stay with the peaceful, beautiful breath, and you start to enjoy the beautiful breath. And see how much you can create more peace, more calm, more peace, and more happiness with the beautiful breath. When everything is calm and peaceful, then you start to delight on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Peace and calm, tranquil and delightful. If you find any tension or pain arise in this body, just gently move it around and loosen any part of your body, your legs, your arms, or your back. Just move it around gently, calmly. Loosen it. Relax any part of your body that's a bit stiff or painful. Just relax it. Then gently bring your awareness back to the breath and stay with the breath. And if our mind is still wandering a bit, it's okay. It's the nature of the mind to wander a bit. We slowly stay with the breath and unburden our heart and our mind from the world. And we go inside, go in to the calm and the peace of the mind and the breath, and calm and free our heart and our mind from the world. Please enjoy the next 10 minutes of quiet time. We'll be finishing soon. So just really relax and just enjoy the quiet moment for a minute before I ring the gong 3 times. Okay, so just come out slowly. It's always quite important to slowly come out of meditation and just relax for a moment and just enjoy the calm and peace. And so sometimes it's also good just to reflect how was it in the beginning and how was it after when you finish, to see how calm, how relaxed your mind is and how tranquil things become. Yep. So please just sit quietly, and if there's any question, I invite anyone to ask any questions.
Thank you very much, Bhante.
Thanks, London.
There is one question at this time, so I'll just start that one. Uh, it says, "Hi from Sweden. When I read the Satipatthana Sutta, I realize that I'm not sure what mind is. So when I meditate, I tend to see pictures when I intend to put the mind at the breath or any other meditation object. Any suggestions? Thank you for the beautiful Dhamma."
Okay, so pictures are quite normal. It's consider complex limiters. So when they do arise, they arise if you do have an intellectual mind, it tend to arise, and we try not to pay attention to it too much. Let it come and let it slowly fade away. Because I've been teaching meditation for a while, and some practitioners, when they sit down, they do have images, smell, sound. Yeah, it's quite interesting. And the most common is complex limiters. They're seeing visions of places, of people. So when that arises, it's okay. Just let it arise. Stay with the breath. And if we don't get too involved with it, don't take it too much attention, then naturally these complex limiters of vision will slowly disappear and vanish. So it's quite common for people to have all these images that arise in the mind. and it does take time for them to slowly disappear and go away. It can be a bit of a distraction, but as long as we don't buy into the story or the image, then it won't disturb our meditation. It will slowly disappear in the background, just like our thoughts. I hope that helped.
Thank you, Bhante. While we're waiting to see if there are any other questions coming in, one question occurred to me. You were talking at the start, Bhante, about once you had achieved some level of peace, then the sort of the desire for that peace to come again meant it was difficult for you for quite a long time after that. I think you said 5 years,
Yes.
because there was that wanting. But I think maybe, and some of that could be also because sometimes we're wanting that, but we're not really aware that we're wanting that. Like it's a hidden desire. We may think we're quite relaxed, but that desire for the peaceful state is sort of hidden in the back of the mind. Is there a way to become more aware of that, and what do we do about it?
I think everyone's practice is different, because as a monastic, there are rules. I can't talk about my practice now, but I can maybe just talk about my practice when I was a layperson. So when I was a layperson, when I first got into meditation, the mind become very peaceful. Then the body disappear. When the body disappear, there was quite a lot, incredible amount of peace and bliss in the mind. So when that happened, it's an incredible peace, bliss, and freedom. And I think that was quite a very incredible experience. So that's why I went to the monastery and asked questions about this experience. Once I found about this experience, the craving to re-experience that was very strong. And so it took me like many hours of just sitting day after day to get the result back. But later on, I realized it's become a bit of a burden. Then when I let go, then all the peace and bliss came back. And I realized holding on was suffering. Letting go for the experience, then it will arise naturally. So that was quite a long time ago. I think about maybe 12 or 15 years ago when I was a layperson. Yep. So that I can share. Yep. But when I do ordain as a monastic, I can't talk about meditation anymore. But there is a bit of loophole. So I can talk about meditation when I was a layperson. So yeah. So that blissful experience that was quite incredible. Yep. If you look at the internet, then you look at people that have near-death experience. So when they somehow pass away in the accident or in the hospital operation room, they describe the body disappearing, the pain vanish, and they're just like out of the body. And sometimes they experience this incredible peace and stillness. And some people describe seeing a bright, radiant light. And that is basically the mind seeing the mind, the reflection of the mind. And someone come out for a near-death experience, they say that peace and happiness and freedom cannot be described. It's out of this world. So for a yogi practitioner, we don't have to die before we can experience that. So if we can calm the mind, calm the five senses, allow it to disappear, then we can taste that happiness and freedom, what the Buddha described. Yep. So sometimes this kind of experience, if it's not guided by an experienced teacher like Ajahn Brahm, then it can be a disadvantage. But it was good. Sometimes when you have this kind of deep experience, a disadvantage, you know how deep and how peaceful a meditation can go. Yep. So I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bhante. At this stage, we have no more questions. So I think that may be the end of tonight's guided meditation. So thank you again for leading us tonight in this very peaceful hour, Bhante.
Okay, thanks, London. Thanks for helping to conduct this meditation class. So everyone, thanks for coming and thanks for attending this class. So please take care and be safer and take care of yourself and one another. And good night or good morning or good evening wherever you are.